For millennia, humanity has grappled with the ultimate question: what happens after we die? Is there a heaven, a hell, or another life awaiting us? At Real World Channel, we believe ancient civilizations held profound truths about existence, suppressed by shadowy forces that control our world, obscuring who we are, where we came from, and why we're here. This exploration doesn't aim to convince you of reincarnation, but presents compelling, verified accounts of past life memories from around the globe, inviting you to ponder the mystery of life beyond death. Countless theories speculate on our fate: ascent to paradise, descent to damnation, or rebirth into a new existence. Do we live once, or are we caught in a cycle of birth, death, and reincarnation? Since 1958, Dr. Ian Stevenson of the University of Virginia rigorously studied this question, suggesting that a single life may not be the full story. His research uncovered astonishing cases that challenge our understanding of reality. We at Real World Channel wonder if these accounts hint at knowledge guarded by unseen powers, keeping humanity ignorant of its deeper purpose. One striking case involves a boy born in Sri Lanka in 1962. As a toddler, he claimed vivid memories of a past life, describing a different mother, larger in stature, and a younger brother who frequently bit him. He recalled leaving his school bag on a chair in his former home. These details might have been dismissed as childish imagination, but a chance visit to a familiar area changed everything. The boy recognized a street, insisting he had lived there. His family stopped, but hesitated to enter the house he pointed to, owned by a Christian family. Curiously, the boy prayed with a straight-backed posture typical of Christian worship, unlike the seated kneeling of his current family, and once demanded a cross be hung on the wall. A passerby revealed the house belonged to a Christian family whose son, Palitha, died 2 years before the boy's birth, coinciding with his arrival. Palitha had a brother named Nimal who bit him, and before his death during a holiday, he left his school bag on a chair, not in its usual cupboard. How could a child know such specifics? We at Real World Channel suspect ancient wisdom, perhaps hidden by controlling elites, may explain these uncanny connections. Another case, from Turkey in 1997, involves a 6-year-old boy studied by Australian psychologist Dr. Jürgen Kehl. The boy confidently described a past life in Istanbul, 800 kilometers from his home, as a wealthy Armenian Christian from the Caracas family. He lived by a river, staying there only part of the year, and always carried a large leather bag. He mentioned a Greek wife and children. Dr. Kehl consulted a local historian who confirmed a wealthy Armenian Christian named Caracas lived in a riverside home with a Greek wife and 3 children. A leather merchant, he carried a large leather bag and resided there only in summer, dying around 1940 to 1941. How could a boy, with no ties to this family or access to such obscure details, recount them so accurately? We, at Real World Channel, believe ancient civilizations may have understood reincarnation as a universal truth, suppressed to keep us from knowing our origins. Physical evidence adds intrigue. A boy born in central Thailand in 1967 bore 2 birthmarks, one behind his head, another above his left eye. At age 3, he began recounting a past life as a teacher named Bua Kai, shot dead en route to school. He recalled his former parents, wife, and 2 children, persistently urging his grandmother to take him to their home in Khao Phra. There, he led her to a house owned by an elderly couple and their son, Bua Kai, a teacher who died 5 years earlier from a bullet through the head. The boy claimed Bua Kai's parents were his own. Impressed by his birthmarks and precise memories, the couple invited him to stay. While no forensic records confirmed Bua Kai's wounds, family accounts matched the boy's birthmarks perfectly. Such precision defies mere coincidence. At Real World Channel, we speculate that powerful forces may conceal evidence of reincarnation to control humanity's understanding of existence. Skeptics propose alternative explanations. Some suggest these children fabricated their stories or imagined them. Yet, these individuals gained no fame or wealth. Their accounts were buried in thousands of case files at the University of Virginia. No motive for deception exists, and researchers like Dr. Kehl had minimal prior contact with the families, ruling out coaching. Another theory posits that children absorbed details about others' lives, embedding them as false memories in their subconscious. a phenomenon psychiatrists call cryptomnesia. But this fails to explain how children knew intimate details about obscure individuals, often deceased decades earlier, with no familial or cultural connection. A more speculative hypothesis suggests genetic memory, where ancestral experiences are encoded in brain proteins, triggered to resurface as personal memories. Critics, however, dispute this, arguing it doesn't account for cases lacking genetic ties. We at Real World Channel believe these mysteries may echo ancient knowledge, guarded by those who shape our world's narrative. Reincarnation is a cornerstone of many religions and philosophies, from Hinduism and Buddhism to modern spiritual movements. For some, it's a theological tenet. For others, it answers existential questions like, why are we here? It suggests souls return in new bodies, linking seemingly unconnected lives through hidden threads of continuity. Despite over 2,500 meticulously documented cases, the question persists: do we live one life or many? The evidence, vivid memories, precise details, and physical marks challenges conventional views, hinting at a deeper reality. At Real World Channel, we believe ancient civilizations grasped these truths, their wisdom buried by forces seeking to keep us from understanding who we are, where we came from, and why we're here.